One of the world's leading experts in aerodynamics is David Ginola, although he doesn't know it, the long-haired goof. But whether he likes it or not, it's pure science that helps him beat the world's best goalkeepers.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Oh, I was put off by his hair.
What the big show-off did is make the ball spin. That makes high pressure on one side and low pressure on the other, and the ball heads for the low pressure, making it curl into the back of the net.
So what kind of shampoo do you use?
Ah, come on.
Nowadays, companies spend millions designing footballs which spin more easily and cars which are more economical. Aerodynamics has become big business. So big that they've built this place. It belongs to NASA, and it's not so much a wind tunnel as a Californian wind cathedral. Air may be light, but this thing can move 63 tons of the stuff every second. This is where the air comes in. And this is the fan that drives it.
Tell you something. You wouldn't want to come in here if you've just had your hair done. That's...
In fact, it's only one of the fans.
There are 6 of them. However big you're thinking it is at home, really treble that. And then treble it again. It is art meeting science. And who said science couldn't be sexy? Well, I mean, I did, obviously, in physics in 1976. But I was wrong, because I was young. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Jones, my physics teacher, I'm sorry. Physics is sexy, it was you that wasn't.
It uses so much electricity, it even has its own switch at the power station. When it's running, they have to divert passing aircraft because of the turbulence it creates. This place has taught us much, but most of all, it's taught us that the best way of dealing with the air is to go where it's thin. That's why commercial jetliners fly at 35,000 feet. There's less air up there to fight, but there's also less air to breathe. Of course, that's okay, because the cabin's pressurized with its own air supply. But have you ever wondered what would happen if a window were to blow out? We're always told that if the cabin suddenly loses pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the ceiling. We put them on, we tug the cord, and then we fit them to our children. It all sounds very orderly and serene. But I've come here to an RAF base in Bedfordshire to find out what really happens. This is a decompression chamber, and inside we've put a tray of typical airline food to see what happens when disaster strikes. Ready? Now, what happened there is that as the cabin decompressed, little bits of air trapped in the food suddenly expanded, causing it to explode. So what about the air in your body? In your lungs, in your gut, trapped underneath your fillings? What happens to that? Well, there's only one way to find out. Someone has got to go in there.
Okay, close chamber outer doors.
That's it, we're trapped in here.
We're trapped in now.
BRD checks.
Chamber altitude. All valves.
All valves are closed.
Console checks are complete.
What's that balloon for?
It's going to expand. It'll just demonstrate the air expansion, and it will expand.
So air trapped in my body, like
Yeah,
in the food,
it will expand.
will expand and need to come out.
I want you to be breathing out, because otherwise your lung is going to be expanding and you won't be getting rid of the air.
Check 8000. It's like climbing Everest in one short, sharp shot. We can bang him up in 12 seconds.
Stand by.
Breathing out. Yes,
Stand
sir.
by for
Yeah.
rapid decompression.
Right.
In 5,
4, 3,
2, 1.
now. And there they go.
Air is pouring out of me.
5 seconds.
Lots of noise.
Where's all this mist come from?
10 seconds. That's the condensation. 15 seconds, now 120.
Oh, this is embarrassing. I think I've just become the first presenter on British television to fart live on air.
So, I didn't explode like a yoghurt and my fillings were fine. But then they gave me a toddler toy to play with.
It's a simple children's toy.
And I really couldn't do it. With the lack of oxygen, I was dying. And do you know what? It felt good.
You don't look like you care.
Most people find it very giggly, quite a bit of fun, really. A bit like being drunk. Except with this one, there's no hangover.
And you're laughing away.
Am I really suffering from oxygen deprivation now?
Yes, you're showing the early signs.
Ooh, where does this one go?
He's not coping too well with that puzzle ball now.
What shape are you trying to put in there? Okay, you really can't do that anymore. Put your mask on now. Put your mask on.
He's being told what to do, but he's not managing to do it. He's not doing it himself.
Are you with me? You've now got oxygen restored to you.
And he's got a lovely pink colour now. That's the oxygen getting back into the system, all the increased blood flow rushing around.
Oh, I felt, I don't know how I felt. I mean, this is normal now, so if I'd have got the oxygen mask on, I'd be fine.
You'd be fine all through.
But if I hadn't got the oxygen mask on, what would have happened to me eventually?
Well, you'd have died.
Really?
Yes. You'd run out of what we call the time of useful consciousness. You weren't really capable of putting your own mask on.
No, the most embarrassing thing is I think I farted on air.
Yes, I did as well.
Really?
Don't worry about that. You could smell it, I couldn't.
So that's why fighter pilots wear masks, because of the smell. But then the odd trouser cough is the least of this guy's worries. As he approaches the speed of sound, around 700 miles an hour, shockwaves build up around the plane. You can actually hear them up to 20 miles away as a sonic boom. This is nature at its most fierce, and it can literally rip a plane apart. 60 years ago, some planes were fast enough to be nudging the sound barrier, and the battle to go through it began. Contrary to Hollywood myth, it was a two-cornered fight between an American pilot, Chuck Yeager, and a British boffin, Dennis Bancroft. Both knew about the problems of exceeding Mach 1. It was common knowledge. Shockwaves would jam the controls, and the plane would go out of control.
They were finding that with Spitfire, when it dived very fast. And they found that a number of pilots couldn't pull out, and they just crashed.
Behind the shock wave, you get turbulent air, and the airplane buffets. A lot of engineers thought there would be a wall there that the airplane can't get through.
So, in the war, Bancroft was asked by the British government to design a jet-powered plane that would break the sound barrier.
It was extremely powerful. You're accelerating at an embarrassing speed.
It was called the Miles 52, and things were going well for the British. But then, enter the Americans.
In the autumn of '44, we were told that if we gave them all the information we knew, in 3 weeks' time we would be going to America and they would tell us all the information that they had gathered. But after a week, we got a message through that the Pentagon would not permit anybody from England for security reasons.